Hello and welcome. You guys might be saying, "See, what the hell are you doing? We already looked at the 6-24. Why are we here again?" Well, it's not to talk about how much I like this scope, even though I do really like this scope. It's actually to mention something about what has transpired since I released the video on this. For the first time since I started this channel just about 3 years ago, ARKEN has reached out to me. That is the first time a manufacturer, a supplier, a retailer, anything has reached out to me to talk about anything I've reviewed on the channel. ARKEN had two things to say to me. First, we love your reviews. You did a fantastic job showcasing the scope, and we thank you for that, truly. The second one was, do you mind redoing the tracking test on it? Because it didn't seem like it lived up to our standards. So I said, you know what? Not a problem. I'll redo it. But just out of curiosity, what do you guys really look for? And they said between 1 to 2%. And you know what? I said, fine, I'll do it. So I'm about to show you that video right now. And then after that, we'll continue with the tabletop. As far as how everything lines up, you can clearly see the reticle and the target match up perfectly. I think if anything, it's favoring just right of our zero, because you could see if I go left, it's a little gap. If I go right, it's a little bit more of a gap. So it's just favoring right of that line. There's nothing I can do about that. It's just the way it is. Without further ado, let's give this a whirl. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 4 mils over, 4 mils down, or up rather, and we're looking pretty good. Let's re-zero the windage. And there we are. And it looks like we might be about 0.1 of a mil off discrepancy going up. Let's continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're here at 10 full mils of elevation. We got about a click and a half to 2 clicks, which is roughly 1 to 2%. See if it'll return to zero properly. There is our zero, and it looks exactly where we started. Let's go give it 10 more mils. And there we have it, 1, 2. So 2%, just like it was last time. So as you can see, this thing tracks between 1.5 to 2%, which is what I roughly got last time. And ARKEN says that is at the very extreme of what they consider to be acceptable. So as far as their QC goes, this is just inside of it. However, ARKEN still offered for me to send this in and have it get looked at. I think for right now I'm going to leave it, all because I think that's not a terrible margin of error anyway. Over 10 mils, if you're 0.1 of a mil off, as long as it's consistent, which this seems to be so far, it's not terrible. I did ask Mike over at ARKEN though, what is your warranty on everything? He goes, if it's broke, you send it in. They actually offer a prepaid label, so you don't even have to worry about shipping it out to them. They should cover it. As far as everything else, they give you a guarantee on it being perfect. And if not, you contact them and they'll take care of it for you. Speaking to Mike for about a week or so, I really did get the feeling that ARKEN cares about their products and their customers, which is honestly all I could really ask for and hope for. I had dealt with some warranty from some other companies, as you might have watched on my channel, which I wasn't overly thrilled about. Dealing with Steiner outside of using their scopes, it was very cold and nonchalant. Loophole, however, was pretty good, and Vortex is ever so perfect. However, with my short dealings with ARKEN, I feel very confident with buying their scope and using it and abusing it, and if something does fail, them taking care of it, no questions asked. Mike was also nice enough to say, hey, see, what do you want from us to review? We want to give you more products to showcase on your channel. And I said, I'm a huge fan of intermediate magnification scopes. Why don't you send me your 4 to 16 by 50? And thus they did. This is the baby brother to the 6 to 24. And I praise this scope because I really, really enjoy it. I enjoyed it so much that when my friend Noah was like, I need a scope, what do you suggest? I recommended this, and so far he absolutely loves the thing. As far as how it compares to his Strike Eagle 5 to 25, I'm hoping to get my hands on that soon for review to put a head-to-head, because these are basically perfect competitors to one another. Anyway, I'm super excited about this 4 to 16, because if this performs anywhere near as well as this 6 to 24 does, for the price, this is going to be in direct competition to the PST Gen 2 and the Optica 6 that I just reviewed. And I think that's going to make for an awesome video. Anyway, that's all for right now. Thank you very much for watching. And thank you very much to ARKEN and Mike for making this video possible. I'm super excited to get this review out, so keep an eye out for that very soon. Again, thank you very much for watching. And a very huge thank you to all of my Patreon providers. Without you, this wouldn't be possible. If you'd like to help support the channel but don't want to join my Patreon, I completely understand. But you can still help support by using my affiliate links in the description below. Thanks again for watching.